He's good. He looked great today. He had a great practice and everything. So he's looking pretty good.
So are you practicing the bracing? Is that something you're all?
My knee aches a little bit. I just put the bracing on. Just a mental thing, I guess.
No new injury?
Oh, no injuries.
What's it like just seeing both Deshaun back and Ivory and Reed kind of now seeing the scope of this defensive line?
It's great because it just feels like we're coming together as an even bigger family and we're just helping each other get better and everything. So it's just like we're building more depth and getting experience going against our line every day. So I feel like it's pretty good and everything for the season.
In terms of building the unity, what kind of things do you do away from the field? Have you guys done differently this year to get a little closer?
To get closer, we all like to play video games. So that's something we like to do. And then, of course, we like to eat. So we all go out to eat a lot.
What's like the choice game or food for either of them? What's like the choice game that you guys like play?
We play a lot of Madden, FIFA, stuff like that, or UFC, stuff like that.
Anybody you've gotten to know better in this preseason, that you maybe didn't know as well before?
I got to know Jonathan Allen, Deshaun Hand a lot more this year. So we hung out a lot more this offseason and everything, so I think we're pretty close this time.
Your coach said he can tell this team's closer than the last. I mean, was it a point of emphasis during the offseason to make this team bond a little more? Well, why do you think this team's closer?
I just feel like at the end of the last season, we just felt like people was more individuals. So I think we just came together as a family this year to help. So we don't worry about us individually. We work as a team to help each other out. So we just bond more.
Do you stay with the defense? Do you hang out with the offensive guy?
I hang out with offensive line every now and again, but I usually hang out with like a defense pretty much because we just play around each other all day.
How much are you ready just to hit somebody else?
I've been ready.
Do you take a look at West Virginia at all before any of this, officially starts tomorrow, or is it kind of a mystery?
No, I've just been working on getting us better and been working on my technique and everything. So we start all that tomorrow. So I'll just start all that prep tomorrow.
Does this feel like a deeper defensive front? A lot of people think that, look at the too deep on y'all's defensive line and how good that can be. Does it feel deeper?
Yeah, it feels deeper this year because we have a lot more. We got some freshmen that can contribute too, and we have pretty much everybody. A lot of people coming back, a lot of young people, and it just feels like we rotate a lot more now. So you don't get as fatigued as much.
What makes Deshaun just good at what he does? What makes him kind of just an all-around good defensive line from your perspective?
From my perspective, I think he's just a great defensive line. He can stop the run. He can pass rush very well, and he can just do it all. So I think overall he's a very good defensive lineman.
You ever talk to Jake about their quarterback tricket since they were quarterbacks together at FSU? Do you ever try to get anything? The tricket, the quarterback at West Virginia. You guys talk to Jacob at all since those two were teammates over at Florida State?
I haven't talked to him about it.
Do you plan to talk to him?
Do I plan on talking? Oh, I'm sorry. Not really, because I'll just watch the film and go off of what Coach tells us about it.
Anything else?
How did you like being inside today? Was that a relief?
Yeah, it's always a relief because, Alabama's all pretty humid. You get used to it, but some days you just want to get an air conditioner every now and again.
Back on the defense line, it seems like you guys have a lot of, more of a mixture of guys who can stop the run and guys with tackles and specialists. How's the rotation working?
I think they're working pretty good because we're trying to train everybody to be pass rushers and run stoppers. And then some people are better than others at pass rushing. So if it's like a third down, I think we just rotate, like keep people in rather than rotating somebody out if we're going fastball or something like that.
You feel like the entire line is in pretty good shape to play those teams this year?
Yeah, I think the whole line's in pretty good shape right now to play fastball against all the teams this year.
This may seem like an odd question, but defensive line with all these hurry up no huddle teams. Is there such a thing as like getting used to substituting a little bit quicker, or just having to do anything in terms of that, getting on and off the field, anything like that?
I think you get used to it because I think out of experience, like practicing and keep repping it over and over, you get used to knowing when you're supposed to sub and when not to sub and stuff like that. So I think you get used to it over time.
Do you guys have anything new that you're going to add to help those substitutions this year? Any silent things that you guys just know, hey, you play 3 plays, I play 3 plays?
I don't think we have anything new. I think we're just gonna keep with the tradition and keep going and grinding the same way we used to.